Alright. Welcome back. How you doing? My name is Leeboy, and welcome to Superhero Talk. Alright, we're dealing with superhero news. We're gonna be dealing with some superhero talk today. We're gonna definitely be dealing with The Flash, the latest episode, if you haven't seen it already. We're gonna get into some news first. Henry Cavill's great as Superman, we all know that, and he wants to continue to be Superman. He released a statement talking about he wants to continue doing this job, okay, as much as possible. He wants to continue being Superman, and I think that fans will appreciate it with all the things that's going on with the shakeup in DC, that we're happy to have Henry Cavill speak out and talk about it, that he wants to continue to be Superman, which is a great thing. Thank you for that. But on a downward tip, all right, we got a Josh Whedon, the guy who did Avengers. He's stepping away from the Batgirl project. That's right, your man is stepping down from the Batgirl project. I'm not really feeling that, okay. I'm not really feeling that. I'm with you on that. I'm not feeling that. Some of you out there are really hating this guy because of what happened with Justice League. You guys gotta understand that it's not his fault, okay? Justice League was not his fault. Let me take a sip of this, all right? Explain to you guys, it wasn't his fault what happened with Justice League, but even if I say that, some of you just don't give a damn, all right? You want your Snyder cuts and all that. But Joss Whedon was the reason for that. Joss Whedon proven that when you put a female character into his hand, going with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, just going back to that as a reference, he knows what he's doing. Joss Whedon is pretty good, and I don't think people give him enough credit for certain things that he does contribute to the comic book world and television world when it comes to superhero things. But Joss Whedon, for the most part, has backed away from the Batgirl thing, all right? Venom released a trailer this week. If you didn't see it, my take on the whole Venom thing, I'm not really impressed. Put it that way. I'm not impressed at how it looks. He looks real plasticky. There's a part, but again, this is just all pre stuff. Maybe they'll rework the face. He looks real shiny. Your man face looking real shiny out there. He looks like Godzilla, okay? I'm sorry, he does. He looks like Godzilla. His eyeball is very shiny. The only thing I think they got right was that tongue action. The trailer is released. If you didn't see it already, go online. Check out Venom. I wonder how they're doing this. How is he going to get his powers if he didn't get it from Spider-Man? We all know from the comic book, spoiler alert if you know nothing about Venom, the symbiote suit attaches itself first to Spider-Man. And then from there, it takes the abilities of Spider-Man, it clones it, it copies it, it enhances it, and then it somehow gets on Eddie Brock, okay, because Spider-Man, after a while, rejected the suit, the bell tower, and it fell on top of Eddie Brock, just like how it did in Spider-Man 3. And it fell on him, and he became Venom. Now, I don't know what's going on here. It's like they found it. He gets it put on himself, and he has nothing to do with Spider-Man at all, unless your man makes a cameo appearance in the movie. But also, we have Avengers Infinity War. Let's clap it up for Avengers Infinity War. 10 years in the making. Avengers Infinity War drops tonight, okay? It dropped, yesterday. If you went to the theaters thirsty as hell, like you need a Sprite, and you went and seen it. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm probably gonna wait till everything dies down. I normally see these things a little later than you guys do. Because I don't run to the movie theaters like that. But this is a movie. I will say this. I've seen some people reviews and people talking about it. I've seen some happy campers. I've seen people have their McDonald's and they're liking it. Okay, they really liking what they're seeing so far with the Infinity War. But let's get into The Flash. Let's get into The Flash. You guys have been waiting for me to talk about this. There's a lot of things going on, and your man Devoe. Okay, your man Devoe. I gotta say this. He is so out of it. His buttermilk is trying to get him in the mood, okay? She had a chicka bow wow dress on, and your man did absolutely nothing. He ain't put no syrup on that biscuit, okay? None. Left it dry. And what happened was she's trying to be like, look, after you done did all this body swapping, then transformed to this person, changed to that person, I want some quality time with my mans. But no, your man was like, the calculated steps this and the calculated steps that. And she wasn't like, she wasn't trying to hear that, and he wasn't trying to hear it. So he just was backing away. And the one thing he didn't count on was human emotion, because he doesn't have any. Did you guys see the trailer for the upcoming thing? Your man is about to wipe out Gypsy. And then he says this crazy line, the wife is like, we were supposed to help humanity. He was like, something about taking people out. I can't remember. Maybe I'll put a clip in it, the trailer in this video. But it was crazy. The Thinker right now is having issues with being himself. He's like far distant removed from being a human. It's crazy. And I think that's what the show was starting to show us, that the more he was body swapping, the less and less he became, you know, a man or a human. Okay, your man's was sitting there worrying about his master plan, and he calculated already. He could have done this at any given time. At any given time. And all his wife wanted was to spend some quality time. And now, as everybody's been saying and predicting for the longest, without even putting two and two together, we know that she's going to take him out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. She's going to take this guy out. He didn't equate for that. I don't think he had that in his equation. And he probably did. Don't be surprised if the Thinker's wife tries to take him out and the Thinker already had that in his mind that, you know, I already calculated you wasn't going to go the full distance with me with this. That's the reason why I needed those tears to control you. But this is it. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not letting nobody stop or get in the way of my master plan. But yeah, we all see it coming. Thinker's wife is going to be the person that tries to take this guy out. Now, next week's episode, we got Gypsy. Clap it up one time for Gypsy. Oh man. Gypsy. All right. Okay. Gypsy is like if I put Iris as the a quintessential buttermilk for the Flash, Gypsy she has to be like the queen. You know what I mean? She don't come around often, but when she does, she takes that #1 spot. I'm sorry, Gypsy is like right there for me. All right. So just to have her back on the show just for a little bit and have, you know, Cisco there with her and just seeing her there, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. Okay, get the syrup ready. It's going to be great because the buttermilks are coming out. Okay, and if Devoe hurts her, okay, I'm going to have to write a letter to the CW. That's it. If he offs her, I'm going to have to write it. I don't need to. You already had all these other metahumans go down. We don't need her taking a seat at that table. Oh, so that's what's coming up next week or coming up Tuesday. Buttermilk Gypsy. So be prepared and ready for that. Okay. Now, on a lighter note, I want to tell you guys that I have a Google voicemail that I want you guys to either text or call. All right, don't be a fool, don't be a clown trying to troll me. Because if this format doesn't work out, and I changed it to this format because I see everybody do the same format over and over and over. And I'm trying something different here. I'm doing what I originally planned on, set out doing, was making like a podcast radio thing where I do reviews and stuff. I think this is easier for me. I know I've said this a few times with you guys, but it takes a long time to edit these videos. And I see guys making videos with less effort than what I'm doing. Okay. They putting up videos, and this is not a jab or a stab at none of my competitors or none of my peers. Love everybody, but I gotta say this, in the YouTube market, when it comes to making videos, everybody does the same exact thing. So here it is. I have a Google Voice. What I want you guys to do is go to the Google Voice, text it, call it up, okay, leave your name and then your question, and then I will feature your question here on this channel, on this podcast, all right? You're going to get your question answered via the format that I have right here, and that way you can get to hear it, everybody else get to hear your questions. But again, don't be a fool, don't be a troll, don't get yourself banned, all right? The number that I want you guys to dial... Damn, I had it up. I did all that extra stuff. It's 929-277-1502. Again, that number is 929-277-1502. Dial that number. Text that number. It's the Google Voice. Leave your name. Leave your question. This week's question is going to be dealing with The Flash after it airs. I want you guys to hit me up, or if you guys let me know about Infinity War. All right, if you got any questions about Infinity War you want to ask me, I'm going to have that for you guys in the next video. Let me know, like, if you've seen it, was that in the comic book, X, Y, and Z? You know how it goes. If you guys like this format and how we're doing things here, I mean, I'm liking it. Ah, you're too much. Shut up, cut it off. All right, now, with that being said, hit the comment section below, smash that liking button, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.